Hello beautiful! Welcome back to my question and answer part 2. I'm very bad at pronouncing the word question. I have no idea. But yeah, moving on where we just stopped in the last video. Have fun. What was the first band, VK band you've listened to? Well, Desperate, of course. But I guess the one which... No, I don't know. Yeah, Desperate. Which VK band do you hate? I don't necessarily hate the band. It's like, if I don't like them, then I don't give a damn. Though I gotta say, the one which annoys me the most is probably, like, not because of their music or whatever they're doing, but because I'm not interested in them and everyone constantly keeps on talking about them, and I just couldn't care less, so it's like kinda annoying. That would be X Japan, though I really understand why people are into them that much. What was the exact moment you realized Visual Kei and Japanese music existed and changed your life forever? Well, I guess that would have been when I discovered that Desperate PV. But probably the thing which really made me change a lot was the first fan meeting that I have attended. I guess that would have been a Levet, I guess. Yes. When I got into contact with most of the fans, I was like, fuck, I could get into the fashion as well, because before that I was like, not giving a shit about how I look like. So I guess, yeah, the first fan meeting that I have attended, which was in 2007, I think. I've discovered it earlier, the music, but the first fan meeting would have been in 2007, I guess. I think it was it was the first concert that I have attended, because the fan meeting was after that concert, so it would have been the first concert that would have been Dion Gray in 2007 as well. Took me some time to get into contact with other friends. If you could change something about the whole concept or structure of VK, what would it be? Stop making it limited to Japanese audience only, or stop focusing on them that much? Like, yes, but you're missing out on so much money. Like, really? I know it's complicated, especially with the like online shop stuff and things like that, but there's so many fans which are willing to buy but don't, because you're making it unnecessarily hard. Even though there are also many fans which could buy but try to find excuses over excuses why they can't. Same with fashion brands. I'm looking at you, Sexpot. You're fucking closing your shop in Tokyo. Because why? Just imagine if you would have had an online store on your page and overseas fans would not have to order from CD Japan or, I don't know, use a ridiculously expensive shopping service. Maybe your shop would still exist now. Because, I could have promised you would have gotten so much more money. Oof. And it would have been easy for you. Like, I get it's hard for bands, but fashion brand, AC/DC Rack can do it too, so. And Sexpot, you know that you have many fans overseas, so. I'm angry. Yeah, that is definitely something. And also, I would really like to change the focus on male musicians. I would appreciate if female band members would be more accepted. Because I feel like these days, female vocalists or female band members are kinda bullied out of VK or not even accepted. And then they're like doing the music, but not as VK. It's like they're doing it, but they are not accepted in the whole VK fandom. It's kind of like Unlucky Morpheus, like they are great like they have either awesome songs or they have really shit songs. It's like, what are you doing? But it's kind of like them, you know, they would fit perfectly, but since the vocalist is a female, they would not get a chance. I mean, yeah, optical, yes, they do not necessarily fit optical unless except for the I forgot his name. the guitarist who is also doing the screams. He would fit, but other than that, yeah, I get that. But we also had many Lolita-like-ish people in bands before, so yeah, I feel like it would be great if more females would be accepted. And foreigners, because Sebastiano Serafino was like in there before, but he was also kind of bullied out by the management. So yeah, that would be something I would like to change. Definitely. I'm annoying, I know, but something I just really short. Something I would also appreciate is like in magazines like Cure, you mainly see the big bands, the really big bands, which are in most cases quite boring. Let's be honest. You mainly see them because they can afford to pay for a magazine like that. But you barely have the small ones, the interesting ones, the ones which are like still trying to express themselves as much as possible, I guess, with management in your back. And not try to fit into, let's just make something that sells good. I would appreciate if magazines, the few that are still out there, would give small bands a platform, like not just 3 small black and white pages that are like way cheaper to pay for, but if they would just, I don't know, kind of do this on their own. I would appreciate if magazines would do their part in this as well, or pages like Visionavi. I feel like they're also mainly talking about the really big ones, especially about the ones which are out there for like, I don't know, years, but there's no focus on small stuff, new stuff. Would you like to get more piercings, and if so, where would you like to get the new ones? Yes, I've planned to do an ear piercing, another one, but then it was like lockdown and I was like, well, so I would do this. I'm thinking about getting a bridge for years now, but I don't know, I really don't know if it would suit me, or especially if it would cause any problems, because I'm mainly wearing not lenses but glasses, so also I thought about anti-eyebrow, but I'm afraid that it would look kind of disgusting, so I'm not sure. I also think about getting 2 more belly button piercings, maybe here. Is it called? I don't know how it's called, but I'm not sure either. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe nipples, but probably not. Not with a bra that is constantly rubbing against them. That would be painful, I guess. Though I have a female friend who has one, and damn. But she has nice breasts, so. Talk about Harajuku fashion in Germany. It's dead. It doesn't exist anymore. Well, maybe a bit. But there are no fan meetings anymore because we are all lazy couch potatoes. I feel like everyone is by now too anxious to actually dress up, because there's always a backlash from people on the outside, you know, and yeah, I get that a lot. And people are like, oh, the fuck is it, like Fasching oder so? Halt die Fresse, du Spast, Alter, man, hab ich keinen kleinen Penis, ey. Fuck. But then again, there's also pretty much no nice Harajuku fashion in Harajuku anymore, so we have a few lolitas also over there, but I feel like people don't give a shit about dressing up anymore, because what's the point, you know? These days you can just like make a nice selfie on Instagram and then you get like 100 likes or 1000 likes or something, and then that's enough. So why would you, like, you know? I think people don't give a shit anymore. It's gone, kinda. Like, it's still there, but not really. Same with VK fans. Just worse. What I'm trying to say is that a few days ago, if we wanted to show how cool or pretty or whatever we were, we would have to go out, meet our friends, and, I don't know, hang around in a group and be like, hey, look at me, I'm different, I'm cool, woohoo, special little snowflake, you know. But today we just take a picture, put it on the internet, and then 1,000 people see who we are, how cool we are, whatever, what we try to be on the internet. And then, you know, why take it on the outside if you can just have your nice safe space on the internet, but don't have to deal with people on the outside. You know, if you go on the outside, you can just like do shit like that, like be like, oh, I'm so comfy and I don't need to brush my hair, like, pff, who cares, you know? But on the internet, it's... Some people care more about the internet than real life, I guess. Maybe I'm not different, but yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. There's no need to put it on the outside, but at the same time, with not showing it, people won't know that it exists, because we're all living in our small little bubble, and yeah, algorithm, oh god, horrible. And we are already at the last one. Talk about top 5 things that bring you joy. Concerts, guinea pigs, video games, booking a flight, food, I guess. Yeah, maybe also quality time with friends, but really only quality time. I don't necessarily like those. Yeah, we just sit around and are bored of one another, and that feels kind of bad. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, stay lovely. Bye bye.